Diller-Odell Griffins coaches corner of service to the State Bank of Odell and Sutton Repair.
The State Bank of Odell, proud supporters of Diller-Odell activities, wishes all teams, clubs, and groups good luck this year. For all your banking needs, including internet and mobile banking, stop in or give them a call, 402-766-3720, or online at statebankofodell.com. That's the State Bank of Odell, member FDIC. Sutton Repair in Odell can work on all makes and models of cars, trucks, or vans. With over 45 years of experience, their ASE certified technicians can get your vehicle running in top condition. All engine work, including transmissions. They offer a 25-point inspection on all oil changes, computer diagnostics, and new tire sales. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Small town service, big time know-how. Sutton Repair in Odell.
Joined now by John Moore, head coach of the Diller-Odell girls basketball team. Coach, you finished your season, unfortunately, with a loss there to Johnson Brock in the sub-state, but we were just chatting a little bit before. How do you feel the girls finished off this end of the season?
Well, I thought we played pretty well the last 2 weeks of the season, and that included getting fourth place in our Pioneer Conference tournament. We lost in the semifinals in that tournament to Johnson Brock, who eliminated us then last week. In the very last week of the regular season, we went 3-0 to go into sub-districts. And so in sub-districts, we were the number 3 seed, and we beat the number 2 seed, Dorchester. It was a close game, 48-45, and it was kind of nip and tuck, but we held on, and we were very happy about that. We thought we had a good chance of beating Johnson Brock in the sub-district finals, and even though we were ahead at the end of the first quarter, our shooting kind of went south on us the last 3 quarters, and we were eliminated. And that's the third time Johnson had beat us this year. But they're a very fine team, and I expect them to make it to state.
And from that coaching standpoint, I wanted to hit on that. It's never easy to face a team for the third time, but like I think you hinted at, did that give you a little confidence knowing kind of what they did, and hopefully you were able to capitalize?
Yes, and that's, good and bad. They know what we do as well. So, like I said, we got off to a nice start. We were ahead, I think, 19-16 at the end of the first quarter, and then we were even with them through most of the second quarter. But then they went on a 6-0 run to end the second quarter, and so we were down by 9, and we knew we had to, fight right away in the third quarter to come back, and they hit like 3 3-pointers in the third quarter as we were playing a 2-3 zone because they got a strong inside game, but they capitalized on that. They got some open looks, and then by the fourth quarter it was a double-digit game, and they sat on the ball a little bit, which is a good strategy, and we were never able to come back. But overall, they were shooting a lot better. Their overall field goal percentage, as I look at the stats here, was 53%, and we only shot 22%, so that's going to make a big difference in the game.
Well, like you said, sometimes a rough team, you run into one, or a good team such as Johnson Brock, and it doesn't end your way. Now, you had 3 seniors that ended the season this year. What have they meant to your program over the last 4 years?
Well, a lot. And Kira Hannerberg and Tatum Schroeder, they've been playing for the Griffins since they've been in elementary and junior high school. So, and then Kenzie Strine was a new addition as a senior this year. She was a transfer-in student, and all 3 of them are good leaders, kind of in their own quiet way. They don't have the greatest stats in the world or anything like that, but they led by example, and they were smart players, and so obviously we'll miss them. But we also feel good about our nucleus coming back, as we got a lot of returnees that have, contributed to varsity, not just this year but in past years. So obviously it's always sad to see the seniors go, but I think they went out, had a good year, 12-9 overall, and so they went out as, with a winning team.
Well, like you said, I think a lot of impact goes a lot deeper than a box score, too, at the end of the season. But as you mentioned, too, coming back next year, what's kind of your goal or your hope for your team as you get prepared, I guess, for that run?
Well, we got, I believe, 6 juniors that will be seniors next year, and they play at various stages of our program or have played. And then, we got some underclassmen. We had a couple of sophomores that contributed well this year. We might not, at this point, have as much depth as we did this year, but we got to get better. We kind of indicated that just a bit ago with our shooting. So we're going to work a lot on shooting this summer. Maybe hit it more than usual, and ball handling is another thing that we probably need to improve on. So, again, going back to the fundamentals, but I like our chances next year with the veteran group, and so I hope we improve from this year to next year. And, it's up to the girls. If they want to work hard at it, I think improvement will be on the horizon for us.
Well, experience speaks volumes when it comes to creating a new season. I wish you best of luck when that year rolls around. I wish you a little rest, too, now that the season is done, John, and I appreciate all the time we've spent this year talking basketball. So I'll let you go for now and hopefully do it again next winter.
Right. The rest is always kind of good, even though you hate to see the season, end. But thank you for covering us, Max. We appreciate that.
Diller-Odell Griffins, Coach's Corner of Service to the State Bank of Odell and Sutton Repair.